is up, guys? Naveking here again. Oh, whoops. Continuing our playthrough of Sonic 1. I've been away for Okay. I've been away for a while, but I'm back to kick some butt. And, okay, so, hang on. Okay. So, last time we cleared Starlight Zone, so here we are in, Scrap Brain Zone. I had planned to do all the recordings at once, even though I uploaded them at different times. And, actually, I did most of these recordings in a single day. This is the only one that I'm doing now, actually. But I kept, like, forgetting to upload the new videos and stuff like that. So that's why we're here now. Anyway, how was everyone's Christmas and New Year and all that stuff? Okay, here we go. I hope everyone's had a swell Christmas. And the New Year. And stuff like that. I actually died here, so I went back and played through the whole game all over again. And this is gonna be the... So here we are on the final part. So I played through the whole game again to compensate for all the lost footage. You know, that kind of stuff. But, you know. And I managed to get all the Chaos Emeralds. I can't remember if I collected all the Chaos Emeralds in the original run or not. But we have them now, so you'll see the best ending of the game at the end of this part. It's actually kind of interesting how this is divided up, because Act 1, right? Act 1 of this level, we get a very, you know, factory-esque area. But it's clear from what we see here that Sonic has traversed into, like, the center of the factory. It's also clear that the Scrap Brain Zone is, in and of itself, sort of a factory-esque city. And did I mention how annoying this stage is? Like, there are so many traps everywhere. There's, like, flames and saws. There are, like, flames and saws and electro stuff that are really hard to dodge. So, you know, that kind of thing. And that's such a dick placement. I'm actually working on another project at the moment, too, that I hope you're all looking forward to. Well, as soon as it gets released. Okay. Okay. The game is lagging a bit, it seems. Game's lagging a bit. But I think we'll be fine. We got 3 whole lives. You gotta wonder about Eggman, though. Because he builds some of these machines that's like a pig throwing bombs, which are some of the most annoying enemies here. Oh, and you can't... And you should probably know that you can't get the Chaos Emeralds beyond this point, because for whatever reason. So if you reach this point in the game and you haven't gotten all the emeralds, well, you're pretty much fucked. So, you know. And here we are. Act 3 of the Scrap Brain Zone. I should probably mention this now. This is actually a stroke of genius on Sonic Team. They realized that Scrap Brain Zone... They realized that Labyrinth Zone, right, was the hardest level of the game. They realized that. So they were just kind of like, well, hey, let's make that the final level. Which is pretty brilliant on their part. Pretty brilliant on their part. And waiting, and waiting. And here we are. Finally here. Final boss. Even though the, final level is a little challenging, the boss itself is actually pretty easy. If you know what you're doing. So let me show you my little trick. So I'll show you my little trick for beating this boss with little to no difficulty. First, you just want to dodge the little laser things. That's actually the hardest thing. There are a few things that I like to do to dodge them. Oh, I was just talking about how easy this was, and then I go and get killed. So let me try this again. What you want to do, right, is you want to start over here, run over here, then run back over here. And you'll pretty much dodge them every single time. It's not even close to being difficult. Honestly, a lot of people who do playthroughs of this make it out to be a lot harder than it actually is. The only downside is that sometimes he appears on the other stuff, on the other areas. So if you want to beat him faster, you need to be willing to take a little bit more of a risk. But it's still no thing. It's pretty easy. Kind of reminds me of a boss that's exactly like this one in Sonic Mania. So, Forces turned out to be a bit of a disappointment. But, that's okay. There have been rumors circulating... Oh, I messed up. There have been rumors circulating that, we may be getting a new, Sonic... We may be getting a Sonic Adventure remake I don't know if it's true or not. Maybe. But I don't know. Then we've been getting an abundance of Sonic movie news, though. The movie's set to be released this year. And if you saw that teaser, that was weird. Well, a lot of people were irritated by... But while a lot of people were irritated by the new design, I think it's something that I can get used to. The design isn't really what bothers me. It's the lightning that was chosen to represent Sonic's speed. Why does the lightning bother me? Well, it's simple. The lightning... See, lightning has always been the Flash's thing, not Sonic's thing. That's why that bothers me. And the reason why is because the lightning is representative of people who are attached to the Speed Force. Sonic, however, has always been represented by intense wind. Just take a look back at the opening for Sonic 06. And in Sonic Rush, and in the opening, and in one of the cutscenes, not cutscenes, but in Sonic Rush, Sonic was even likened to the wind, when Blaze asked Cream what Sonic was like. So this decision to liken Sonic to lightning is just weird, and kinda unoriginal. And I died. But don't worry, we have to continue. Alright. I need to get my groove. It's really hard to figure out where he's going to attack from. That's the biggest problem. I've been making a few blunders today. I'm still kind of looking forward to the movie, though. Like, I still want to see what it's going to be like. I don't want to give the film any shit until, like, it actually comes out, even though I don't agree with some of the creative choices. I guess my main problem with the lightning is just that the problem with that as their creative decision is that, well, it's not a creative decision. If you're going to represent Sonic the same way the Flash is represented in The Flash, then, you know, that's not really very creative at all. That's already been done. But still, I'm gonna watch the movie anyway, and see what it has to offer. Ah! Shit! I think the lagging has a little bit to do with it. Ah! Shit! Oh, I've been watching Case Closed, if you guys ever heard of that. It's also known as Detective Conan. If any of you are fans of that. Ah! Shit! I don't know if any of you guys are fans of that, but, you know, giving it a shot. If you're interested in my thoughts on it, you know, if if you're interested in my thoughts on the series, you know, you can always... If you're interested in my thoughts on the series, you can leave a comment below, and maybe I'll tackle it as a subject in a video one day. You know. This is another way you can beat it, is if you, like, position yourself at, like, a very specific angle. You can dodge pretty much easily. Oh! That reminds me, Hellsing Ultimate Abridged finally reached its conclusion. Some people were very happy about how things turned out for that show. Not me. Not me. I was kind of hoping for... I was kind of hoping for something, you know, funnier. If that makes any sense. Because, like, the thing about Hellsing Ultimate Abridged is, like, its first few episodes were genuinely hilarious. You know what I mean? But then, like, the last few episodes... But then the last few episodes, not really all that funny. I mean, they were funny, but, like, not last episode funny. You know what I mean? Now, the ending to the Cell Saga arc from Dragon Ball Z Abridged, that had a genuinely hilarious way to end. I love the look on Trunks' face. You know, it's kind of like... It's finally over. I feel it's anticlimactic. You know, that's so fitting, because, like, that's exactly what you would imagine for how Trunks' story would unfold. You know, he spent his entire life fighting these androids, you know, battling it out and stuff. And what does he get? The easiest victory of his life. It just wouldn't seem... Can you imagine? It's like if the final battle, if the ultimate final battle that is everything that you've been building up to your whole life, right? And it's over in one blow. You know, some One Punch Man shit. Like, I don't know, imagine, right, that Sasuke had spent all these years training to get himself ready to face Itachi, right? And then he just One Punch Mans him. Imagine if that was how that went down. It would be so anticlimactic. You'd be like, wow, this is what we've been building up all series long. And nothing. That's exactly what that's like. That's exactly what that's like. So, not some great satisfaction for defeating the ultimate evil, but rather a level of disappointment. You know what I mean? And with that, we have beaten the final boss and everything. That is the end of Sonic1, our playthrough of Sonic1. If you have any suggestions for the next game, you know, leave it in the comments section below. and I'll leave you guys with the credits.